Welcome back to What's the Word podcast with Shy Boy Jimmy and Jay. This your boy Shy Boy Jimmy.
Yo, this is Jaye.
And we'll be discussing real topics, interviewing new artists, and speaking up about the culture. If you're trying to vibe, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for this episode. Much love.
Peace.
A song would transition into a skit, and when that skit starts, you can hear the previous song like riding out.
That's your experience. That's your life. That's what you live. So like, can nobody take that from you? Can nobody tell you can't tell that story? I was a part of that story.
Get up here and speak to these people. Show them you got a mouthpiece outside to talk about the pussy.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, man? So one of our topics that we want to talk about today, we're gonna do like a call back on the time we had during the pandemic. You know, pre-pandemic, actually during it, and post-pandemic. So let's talk about what was it like during the pandemic before everything kind of got on lockdown for y'all?
For me, actually, it was kind of. Oh wait, before lockdown.
Like what was that like post April and March kind of?
It was actually decent because like we was doing a lot of stuff. Like we was still outside working, going to school, like doing regular shit. And then like with the lockdown, it was like at first it was like, what the fuck is this lockdown gonna be? But then like after, I'm an essential worker, so I was still going to work and stuff. But then it's like it wasn't nobody on the streets. It wasn't nobody at your job. It was like so peaceful and quiet. It was like real cool. Like until they killed George Floyd. And then like the looting and all like the Black Lives Matter, all that stuff went down. Yeah. So it's like, but it was like for like a few weeks for sure, it was just peace and quiet. Like I never seen a ghost town in Chicago before. You know, Chicago's like millions of people, and like you walking downtown, it's nobody out there, all the stores closed. It was just
y'all were in Chicago.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I wasn't here. I was in Champaign. Post pandemic lockdown, I moved back in the middle of it. Actually, like probably like in the heat of it when they started initiating like the
lockdown.
No, like the mandates, like you're traveling to like certain places. So like I remember moved back to Chicago the end of June, and I flew to Vegas for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And my birthday on July 3rd, and the mandate for people who travel to like certain cities where you have to quarantine regardless if you tested positive or not was on July 2nd. So my job in Chicago, I was transferring. They called me and because they knew I was going. I don't know why I told her. She knew I was going to Vegas, so she called me. Did you see the news? I'm like, no, why? Oh, because they have a mandate on now. So if you travel to like certain cities, you have to quarantine for 10 days. So I don't know how it's going to affect your hiring process. So they pushed back my hiring process for 2 weeks. And while I was in Vegas, I actually had to get my fingerprints done. And like out in Vegas, it was still like people outside, but the casinos some of them were empty. Like some hotels were actually empty. The one hotel we were supposed to stay in, actually we had to book another one. It was another hotel. We were supposed to stay at the Rio, and that was closed down. So we ended up staying at the Stratosphere. But yeah, Vegas was still fun. We couldn't go to no clubs. All the bars that we could go to were outside or off of like the hotel entrance, which kind of had like the opening. But yeah, a lot of stuff we couldn't do. And then like coming back to Chicago, again, yeah, it was kind of like a ghost town, but I was in the burbs. So I spent 2 weeks in the crib just playing 2K.
Yeah.
Staying out the way.
That's the thing. Like I remember the trip, Atlanta trip. That was 2020 or what's that? 21.
21.
Okay, we can take this story down.
That was kind of like like what was that? That was when we had to do the
COVID test. You had to get the COVID
test. The shot.
The COVID shot.
That was that 21 beginning.
Yeah, I think like the beginning of 21, like the end of like 2020, they introduced it and they was giving it to everybody, trying to mandate it to go to everywhere. That's when it was Johnson Johnson and Pfizer and Moderna. I think I know because everybody was just doing that one shot with Johnson Johnson, then they ended up recalling it and all that crazy shit. Like yeah, it was crazy, but it's like I feel like the ghost town thing, I liked it. It was like really quiet. Like it wasn't that much crime going on in the city. It was like really just like it was peaceful. Like the bus, but like I was in between my car and the bus because I was trying to save gas or whatever you want to say. But then like the bus, it used to be free. Like you had to
Really?
They blocked off the front door, so then like literally you had to get on a bus from like the back of the bus, like you couldn't get on from the front door.
All
So
the
like,
serve from the driver.
yeah, so like basically the driver, it was like this big ass plastic thing, kept blocking the driver, like the first 5 seats and like the driver's side, it was just like blocked. You couldn't even see your driver. You don't know who the fuck driving the bus or nothing. You just get on there and you just hop on the back of the bus, like you know in high school, how I used to just hop on the back of the bus, and that's how you used to have to get on the. That's how you used to do to get on the bus. And like
Okay, yeah.
it was
Well,
crazy.
We weren't supposed to, but
No.
we did. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But no, that's how you like. They had it for like at least like a few months like that on the CTA, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? This is crazy. And then like when people found out, it was like literally motherfuckers was packing on that motherfucker. Like it was crazy. But it's like that was one interesting thing. But then like on the train, it was like a regular train still. However, the train is going. But then like the social distancing thing, like now that was funny as fuck. The 6 feet, cause I was at Walgreens, so like we had to put the things on the ground and like have like the shield and stuff like that. It was crazy. Like like they had to take the mask mandate, and then like you couldn't come into Walgreens if you didn't have a mask. So like we was having to turn people around and stuff. Like it was crazy. Like
wait, hold on. Also, we got Tierra in with us.
shout out to my girl T Denise and Locks and Knots.
But do y'all remember? Do y'all remember the whole just frenzy with the toilet paper and paper towels?
Oh
yeah, and the water.
The water too, and the Lysol and the bleach.
Why the hell did everybody grab? I mean, I understand in like hindsight, but like, why did everybody go so crazy where they were just putting up like 17 packs of tissue in their garage?
Let me tell you, you want to say something? Because
I don't know, because I was one of those people. Like I went to Sam's Club and I stocked up on everything.
Oh, you okay? You were smart. I didn't. I just went when I could.
No, working at Walgreens, when we ain't noticed it at first. Like we get out of stock everywhere. I don't know what they get their stock now, but they get their stock every Wednesday. So like every Wednesday and Sunday or something like that, whatever the fuck. But then like we was noticing that a little bit, like the tissue was like just we like, oh, go upstairs to get some more tissue. You go upstairs, ain't no tissue. We like, damn, we went through all that tissue. And then it like slowly but surely we started paying attention. Like motherfuckers coming to buy like 20 things of tissue. So we like, what the fuck going on? Like, why y'all buying so much tissue? Like, COVID don't give you diarrhea, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the
Who
fuck.
told everybody to do that?
I don't know.
COVID affected people differently, so you can't necessarily.
Yeah, okay,
say
that's true.
COVID don't give you diarrhea.
You had diarrhea when you had COVID?
Actually, no.
I don't know if I had that. I don't remember if I had diarrhea.
I know with that situation though, I definitely stocked up on water. I had about 20 cases of water.
The water was crazy because Walgreens always got that $3 20 pack of water. Bro, that shit was not on the shelf for like 3 months, bro. Like that shit was empty. And then here on the Lysol hand sanitizer. When I tell you that hand sanitizer went from like that jelly stuff, like it was like gel form, and you like, and it's like alcohol based and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it turned into that water shit, like whatever the fuck that was. Like it was crazy. But like I don't know, like so like we had to put the only 2 packs of tissue, 2 Lysols,
2 at a time.
2 cases of water, 2 of everything, and then like, they get up to the counter. I'm finna buy this, or well, we together, where y'all can't buy nothing but 4. Oh no, he buying 2 of everything, and like y'all can't buy 6. You know what I'm saying? From the 2 of y'all gotta have 3 people. So then people started coming with 4 and 5 people. Oh yeah, this just for us. This ain't just for her. Oh okay, well y'all gotta buy it separately. I can't ring up because it wasn't. They had even in the system they were stopping you from ringing up like 6. It was like you block it. They block it like if you ring up 4, it flag it. So you had to actually ring up 2 at a time. Like that shit was crazy. Like it was like, man,
let's come back later on in the day. Simple.
And then they stopped at 2 per person per day. It was like crazy. Like they was.
Oh yeah.
So was y'all really tracking how many?
I didn't give a fuck. The only thing that is like if I can't do it on the computer in the system, I can't do it. So it's like I'm not gonna lose my job over no shit. And then like even like with the employee discount, like if you ain't got enough money, bro. Employee discount, boom, get the fuck out of there, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? I don't give but motherfuckers be, oh, you 50 cents short, you 2 cents short. I really be at the counter counting that shit. You 2 cents short. Okay, I got 2 cents. Boom. Motherfuckers be like, nah, you put it back. Or you can't afford it. But yeah, like, and then like in the Walgreens, it's so fucked up because like all you have to do, it's not even no code or nothing you put in. You just click employee discount. and then it pop up like it gives the percentage of however much the employee is. So everybody be like, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't." Yes, the fuck you can. You can give me a discount for that shit.
You will never be able to work at Walgreens again.
You won't. You just told on yourself on camera.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying,
I can't work at my old job now because I'm finna say now I was stealing the supplies out the basement.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, if you don't steal supplies from the job that you go to every day,
is that really your job?
Right. If you don't know what the supplies are, then what are you doing?
Anybody worked at the Pavilion in Champaign, y'all know what I'm talking about. We took everything out the basement, man.
No, but that's like even like with Walgreens with the pandemic. So like when they did the looting shit, like we went around all the Walgreens.
Wait, you were looting?
Who?
You?
I couldn't loot. I was at work.
That ain't stop some people.
They ain't stop people. But no, it's like the thing is, like that day when they fucked up that Walgreens I worked at, they went through that motherfucker and tore that bitch like a tornado went through that motherfucker.
You weren't there though when they did it though. That happened at nighttime when y'all closed.
It happened like 3 times. So like we was there and they told us to leave because they got a notification that they was gonna come loot there.
Would you would stop somebody?
Who?
You
stop somebody from what?
They say, yo, stop them from
stealing what?
Anything.
Not the fuck. You think I'm gonna risk my life for some Walgreens water?
Hey, no, it was a video. I think it was a lady at Target trying to do that in Minnesota.
I think she got fired, didn't she?
I don't know.
Oh, you talked the one who
it was like
he stole the TV or something. She was hitting him like with the.
She was trying to stop everybody.
Oh no,
about that bitch.
It was like, but that wheelchair lady that was out there.
That's what I'm talking about.
With the knife or something, and they had beat her ass in the wheelchair.
Hey, Steve, can you look at that for us?
The wheelchair.
I think it was in Minnesota. It was after the George Floyd.
Yeah, they was in Target. I remember, and they had sprayed her with that fucking fire extinguisher and was whooping her ass.
I thought that was a skit.
I thought it was a fake too, but when it found out it was real, yeah. But no, I feel like with Walgreens, we went around the whole city of Chicago cleaning up all the Walgreens. Like they didn't hire no cleaning company. We was the one going around cleaning that shit up.
Y'all better than me.
I'm telling you, like, and then like literally for real, like when I tell you,
did y'all get paid extra?
No, we got paid our regular check.
Nope.
No, but this is the thing. Look, it's like the thing about it is like they told us like
this is oh shit.
They told us like whatever we want, we can have. Like it doesn't matter. Like as long as it's not open, as long as it's not contaminated, we can take it home. So of course we got people that got babies, so they taking the diapers, they taking the wipes, they taking all the baby supplies and all that stuff. Whatever.
Cool. Understand that shit regardless.
No, listen.
They the hell bogus.
They come back.
She didn't work there though. She was just trying.
Nah, she was just being a fucking Karen. But they come. Woo!
Shit. It's okay.
Mute it.
I felt like I was there.
No, but they came back and told us if you take anything, your job is terminated. So I'm like, wait a minute now.
Bitch, I quit.
I'm like, wait a minute. I thought Tasha said we can have whatever we want to have. Like, what the fuck? So they see, so they see threatening us with termination if we took anything from out of that. So I'm like, okay, that's some fucked up shit, whatever. But they end up donating some stuff to
enjoy exclusive experience.
Donating some stuff to a few churches and stuff. But other than that, it was like some bullshit. I was like, okay, don't worry about it. Don't gotta worry about me no more.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then no, the kicker, like I'm tell you, that's too far. I ain't gonna get that deep in it because like it was an inside job. It was an inside job for like the third time because I told you we got hit 3 times for the looting shit. The second time we was cleaning up the motherfucking ATM. You know, we used to have Citibank or Chase Bank, and
ATM?
It was like somebody tried to get in there. You could tell somebody tried to get in it.
Yeah,
somebody tried to get in it. No, somebody tried to get in it. That was the second day we was in there. When I tell you, we locked up, left for the night, went to boom, came back the next morning. That motherfucker was open, all the money gone, everything.
Play this video, man.
How the fuck did that happen? How did that happen?
I would have been out there and pushing that damn thing over.
Like off of what's it barbershop when they took that ATM?
Man, wasn't no job paying me that well in the pandemic.
Man.
A lot of protests have been happening all across the nation after the injustice and murder of George. A video has emerged online of a woman being punched in the head and sprayed with a fire extinguisher in Minneapolis after reportedly trying to stop looters during the riots in the wake of George Floyd's death. Many videos even show the woman being sprayed in the face by a mob of people as she sits in her chair, but there are a lot of details people have been focusing on and trying to point the story in one direction over another. So let's start and get some of the facts straight.
Hang on, now looking back,
That's crazy.
Y'all niggas kind of bogus.
I just feel like
She in a wheelchair, y'all.
both sides kind of fucked up because like, why are you minding? Why are you even? Do you work for Target? Is that your? Do you own that Target? Is that your
Oh
shit?
yeah, that is true.
Like, why are you out here trying to stab people? Why are you out here trying to block the
She tried
door?
to stab somebody?
She was, yeah, she had a knife, so that's why they
Yeah.
said they was out there whooping her ass because they said she was stabbing people. But I feel like, why are you out even out
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Are you Batman, bitch? You Superwoman? What the fuck are you doing?
Okay,
Like, I'm
okay.
confused. Like, what?
I mean, it's confused. So you had a knife, okay, you might deserve it, but if you just like she in a fucking mobile wheelchair, I don't know. It's just
It's bad because she's in a wheelchair and they beating her ass in a wheelchair.
first off, you chose the wrong day to be like the justice hero. Like, you know what the fuck going on out there.
Stuff like this when I look back and see stuff like this, it just makes me think about what happened yesterday
What I
with
missed?
Marcellus Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the justice system to me is a fucking joke. Like, are they
Yeah.
about to start looting again? You know?
I just feel like that's fucked up in itself because, like, if the evidence showed that the man didn't do shit or he didn't
Right.
do it, why would y'all not cancel the execution? Like, why would y'all go through with it? And like the governor, all they had to do is basically pardon the man and like let him go home with his family.
It's weird to me that I feel like if y'all built the case around somebody in like so many years ago, that shit should have been done so many years ago.
It's like, why wait
It's
till
2024. Why the fuck is y'all killing this
There was in
man?
Missouri too?
yeah,
Yeah.
because Missouri
They
is
still got
got
the-
That
they
happened
got the
in
death
that happened
penalty.
in
Yeah,
1998. It's 2024.
So he was on death row for
a long
over
time.
20 years.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I feel like that's fucked up. But I was trying to tell her about this movie called Gone Girl. That's when I realized that Missouri still had the death penalty because like she she kidnapped herself and all that stuff, and they was trying to they thought she was dead or whatever. So they was basically finna get Ben Affleck the electric chair, and it was like that's what it was just crazy. I'm like I ain't know that like the death penalty is still like a thing,
But
but it's
what
like
warrants you to get the death penalty there though? Like what?
the jury, whoever, they do it, or the judge will just say death, or like, but like usually like the jury comes to a consecutive decision or unanimous decision, and they say death.
No, I mean like what type of crime would it
Like I think murder, you can get the death
I
penalty.
mean,
Some
do it
type of
really matter at
felonies,
this
you get the
point? He
death
was
penalty.
innocent, supposedly.
No, I get. I'm not talking about his specific case. I'm talking about like in general. Like what makes
No,
somebody
that's
like
what I'm
be on
saying.
death row?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like honestly, you could smack your mama and get death row. Like,
It
That's
depends on
crazy.
the
what
shit,
they want to do.
it's starting to. It's like
I didn't even know they still had the
it's
death penalty.
ridiculous.
I thought they.
I didn't either until I saw the articles and shit yesterday.
Who qualifies for the death penalty in Missouri? All
So
right.
capital punishment law restricts the sentence to those 16 and older who have committed a capital homicide.
Capital punishment.
Okay, so what is a capital homicide? What does that mean?
Let's look that up real quick. Is it capital punishment or capital homicide? Capital murder is a type of murder that is considered so severe and intentional that it can result in the death penalty or a life in prison without parole.
So it's basically the criteria of how you kill somebody.
Yeah, so I guess like
Okay, so torture, rape, sexual assault, especially with a child.
I think what's his name?
Murder
Ted Bundy had got the death penalty. I think that's capital murder where he did to all them girls.
I mean,
I mean, I don't think we're gonna jump to that one.
No, I'm not saying object.
I don't think we could.
I was just bringing an idea of what capital murder might be.
I mean, I get what you say, but I'm saying like I don't think nobody's gonna try to negotiate.
No,
I think it's just a really heinous murder.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
depends
murder
on
with,
how
like,
you-
special circumstances.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm reading now. So like, murder was for hire. Murder was part of a terrorist act.
Yeah, capital murder versus first degree murder. That's a
So
good
what's
topic.
crazy though? They have this is in Missouri, but how often does this happen? Because Missouri
Exactly.
has a high crime rate, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
in certain parts.
But that's the thing, like even like Missouri, because like Ferguson, they killed black. I'm talking black Ron, black. My bad.
Take your time.
Yeah, they killed Mike Brown, and it's like the police officer got off scot free. You know, so it's like I feel like that.
no death penalty for him, huh?
Yeah, that sound like
16 people, all male, have been executed in the United States, and 16 people in this year alone.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
16 people,
with
all
lethal
male,
injection.
have been executed in the United States in 2024. One by nitrogen hypoxia and 15 by lethal injection.
huh.
So they suffocated him.
They hit him
That's
with the galaxy gas. It sounds like.
That's crazy. And that's in Missouri.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Now let's say
No,
the
that's
U.S.
that's the
That's the
whole
U.S.
US.
Oh, that's the whole. Oh, I thought it was just Missouri itself. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy as hell. Shit. I mean, that's
Even
still
still,
crazy.
that's a high number.
No,
I
yeah.
mean, my thing is, if our state taxes and things like that are funding these jails and stuff, what is the purpose of you all killing these people? Like, just let them die in jail.
But that's the thing. I feel
Let
like
them serve their crime in
is
jail.
supposed to be like a rehabilitation or like some.
Right.
No, it's not like a correctional shit. There's no correct shit. It's like most of them people just in there, and it's like a lot. Like I just learned from school. Like the Cook County is the highest mental health facility. Cook County Jail. Like they got 30% of Cook County Jail is like illness and mentally ill people. And like they basically take psychotic medication or like anxiety medication or whatever they working on, whatever they taking. But that's not a mental facility. That's a fucking jail.
Trust me, I know.
So like yeah,
At least about a good 60% of the patients come to my hospital be in and out of Cook County too.
yeah. So that's just fucked up. I feel like they closed all the mental facilities. They closed all the shit. So there's no rehabilitation or nothing. Like like if you rich and got money,
it still is psych facilities, but it's like a
it's not.
revolving door though.
No, it's not like what it needs to be. Like you sitting down watching TV all day. You get your medication. You go in your room. You staying there all day. It's not really no resources for like the
I agree
groups.
with that. Yeah,
There's the groups, the things like the help, the therapy, the assistance, and none of that shit. They just sitting around playing cards or playing Connect Four, whatever the fuck they
That's
playing.
it's like a revolving door. Like so, people actually would use the help and seek the help.
Yeah.
Some of them get lost in the system because you do have people that come in from like Cook County, and they do have psych issues, but they're just gonna be repeat offenders that keep them in and out. And the type of help they need, the facility can't offer for them. They got to be like more like of a stricter place, like I guess it's Madden. I think like the highest level in Chicago area.
Madden or
Like
probably Chicago Behavioral Health. But I don't know. It's like
I don't know. We
yeah.
can talk about that all
But
day.
no, I'm just saying. But like even like with COVID, if you keep thinking about COVID, like that shit fucked up a lot of people because a lot of people lost a lot of family members. A lot of people lost their job. A lot of people ain't had shit to do. A lot of people was like really sick and they know what the fuck they was on ventilators and shit. Like nurses was burnt out. Motherfuckers lost their job. They ain't had no fucking money to pay their fucking bills. We had the PPP loans. We had all the scammers and motherfuckers becoming entrepreneurs. It's like shit was tough as fuck. And we didn't even get because we didn't even get like no help from the government for real. Like they gave us one check, like and then like about like a year later they gave us another one check. Like it's like what the fuck? How was we supposed to?
I never got any.
No, first like how the fuck was we supposed to live in a pandemic? Like other countries giving out stipends, $600 a month, paying their rent and all the stuff. We ain't have shit. Like so, that's like crazy. And y'all trying to like say we gotta wear masks. How the fuck? Where we gonna get these masks from? Because like
though. You speaking on that, how people like lost their jobs and go back to work. A lot of people didn't go back to work too. They started like their own stuff. Like it became, I don't even want to say it became easy, but I think a lot of people reached into like the entrepreneur bag and like started their own business. And a lot of people didn't return back to work. I know people that retired early after the pandemic started, and I'm just gonna retire.
No, because like that's just goes to show you like how quick and easy that shit can be taken away from you. Like for real, like. If you wasn't an essential worker, you couldn't really go to work. All your business was closed, and they wasn't trying to pay nobody out. They was making people cash out their sick time, cash out their PTO, all this shit. Like, nah, that was fucked up. And then like when they came with the new, after 5 days you can come back to work type shit. Even if you do have COVID, as long as you don't have no symptoms, you can come back to work. That they cut all that COVID time, all that COVID pay, all that shit. Like I caught COVID in 21 for Christmas that year. I don't remember. Like we basically Christmas is like me and a few of my cousins just caught COVID at our last little Christmas party about like 2 or 3 years
all
ago.
Y'all together?
It was fucked up. Like out of nowhere.
Y'all went to the Christmas party together?
She said, "Not me."
Hey, you know what's crazy?
It wasn't.
Hold
She
on.
didn't get COVID.
Wait.
It was fucking. I was like, she
I
probably gave
I
it.
didn't get COVID until after it was all
Yeah,
dying
Hold on.
down.
Yeah, I cut COVID at the last because I was working with COVID. I was going through it, throwing my clothes out, taking my clothes off outside, putting the shit in the bag, getting in the house, taking a hot shower, doing all this shit. I made it to the end of like 2020. Like I think it was like December 31st or some shit. Cause I couldn't even go to. I couldn't even go to the New Year's parties or nothing. Oh yeah, you remember I couldn't go to the New Year's parties, all that shit. It was like the last week of December, and then
You didn't show up, did you?
yeah, I didn't go to none of that shit. I was so pissed because we had so many plans, but it's like, yeah, that shit affect everything. Like, man, and then like even like let's talk about the COVID shot itself. Like when I got the COVID shot, that shit fucked me up totally. Like, bro, my chest was so heavy I couldn't breathe. I had fevers. Now that's where the diarrhea come from. I was on the fucking toilet from sun up to sun
That might
down.
have been a shot. That might have just been.
Bro, that would have been what? That was the shot, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Love.
Huh?
That's that broccoli you love.
I love me some broccoli. You cannot lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Broccoli is the best vegetable. But no, I'm telling you, like I was fucked up. I was like really fucked up. I was throwing up. I was shitting. I was so up from the
Hey,
flow
you know
up.
what though? It's funny you mentioned that holiday thing. Like it was just me, but like the last few years, like every time we have a family gathering, someone be, hey yo, let y'all know we got COVID. Like a whole 2 weeks later.
Mm-mm.
But that happened to our family like twice. Actually, just recently.
Nah,
I
I
am
ain't
telling
playing
y'all
with that.
business. I don't give no fuck. I got COVID.
Now going back to the like being in the pandemic and people becoming entrepreneurs and stuff. Think about the parents. Like a lot of the kids had to go into e-learning. They was getting homeschooled and stuff like that. So the parents couldn't go to work. So that could be another reason why
That
some
is-
people
I
that
think
was one.
that's
became
one major.
entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's one major reason why a lot of people didn't go to work because they was actually losing their job. They wasn't trying to accommodate for motherfuckers, and that was just fucked up. And then like with the e-learning was one, and then like the work from home shit started getting more popular or whatever. But it's like I feel like that's just crazy in
Shit, I
itself
wish I
because
could
like
work
certain
from
shit
home.
we can't do from working from home. So like it's just like oh no, or like some of the nurses that I know now that I work with, they was COVID nurses. They became nurses throughout the pandemic. So like most of their classes was canceled or most of their shit was dead online.
You know,
And it's like so.
So are they really nurses?
Some of them was telling me how like they ain't really know much. They learned a lot on the job.
Did you get their names? Because we
Yeah,
need
we
to
wanna
make
find
sure
out
we
where they
not
work
over
at.
them.
I'm
at
telling you, no,
all.
it's like I'm telling you, no, for like a lot of they said like a lot of them actually learned like with their experience on the job because just like the shit was like just like I don't know how if I knew for a fact that it was gonna be sign your name and get your degree, yeah, I would have been in nursing school.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm not even gonna lie. That was the one time in life I'm like, I should just go get my LPN right now.
You should,
Fuck,
yeah, LPN would be
boy.
cool, but it'd be better if you get the
No,
RN.
no, I'm saying that time they were paying
Exactly.
LPNs money too just to come work.
Bro, they was like when that hurricane wasn't that hurricane in Miami that happened in COVID too, right?
Hurricane Miami.
I don't remember.
You talking about the hurricane happened in Miami before the pandemic?
Oh yeah,
That was like no wait, oh no. That was an earthquake.
something. I don't know earthquake in Miami.
Something happened because it wasn't an earthquake, but the damn condominium fell down in South Beach. That what you talking about?
I guess
what you
that's
talking
is that what I'm talking about? When they had was paying all them nurses to come down there.
It was something like
It was. I know. So what the condominium fell out and it killed
I
all
don't
them
know if it
people.
was a hurricane though. that year.
It was something.
I
It was
mean,
a
Miami have hurricanes every
natural
year, though.
disaster. It was a natural disaster that happened, and they was paying nurses like $200 an hour.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was during the pandemic. Because
But
I remember they had this thing, like some of you are LPN too, they were gonna pay us like $80 an hour to come and they're gonna pay for your travel, your stay.
Yeah, there's like they do that now. They still like travel nursing is a big thing, and I feel like you just gotta be safe. You gotta know what you're doing, like you know what I'm saying? Because like
it was at a higher demand.
Yeah.
Like they would send people to New York from Chicago, like yo, $120 an hour, we pay for your stay.
Yeah,
you just gotta stay for like 3 months.
But another thing about it, like, because nurses are like at the forefront of medicine for real, because it's like
after COVID.
Okay.
I know you're talking because we went to Miami that year, 2021.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like it's like nurses are like at the forefront because like one thing about it is scary as fuck because like you don't know what the fuck this disease is, you don't know how this shit operate, you don't know, but you have to be in here taking care of this person, and like you're gonna say before COVID, we were not wearing masks and shit in like the hospital for real. I was the only one really on my unit wearing a mask because like I wasn't taking the flu or the flu shot. So every year we gotta take the flu shot. So then I told them I'm not taking it. I signed a fucking waiver. I'm not against vaccines or nothing. I was just allergic to eggs and like I was scared. I'm allergic to eggs and peanuts, so I was scared that I was gonna get a fucking reaction from it or whatever. Because it's like it got some egg shit up in it. So then I was like, okay, so I just always say I'm not gonna take the flu shit.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the flu shot, whatever. And then so like I'm like, okay, I wear a mask. So like when I was in like 2016, 17, I was just wearing a mask at work. There wasn't nobody else wearing a mask. We used to just go in unless it was like the flu, TB,
I still ain't wearing no
No.
mask. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't remember wearing a mask till COVID started.
so for tuberculosis patients, you wasn't wearing no mask.
I wasn't working with them.
I was gonna say, nigga, you crazy, but like, no. So like, airborne patients, droplet patients, or whatever, like you gotta wear a mask, or like. So I wear a mask for that, but like,
I worked on the psych unit. We
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
even take them patients.
no, for real, yeah, because that's a medical patient.
Yeah, you got that. You got to go.
But yeah, it's like I feel like we
Instant
didn't
discharge.
we didn't wear masks for a lot of shit, and like I was like the only one on the unit wearing a mask, and they used to make fun of me because I had to wear a mask because like I was I was at risk because I didn't have a flu shot. So like from from October or November to March, I had to wear a mask at work.
Nah, I knew somebody like that. She didn't take the flu shot, so she was wearing the mask too.
Yeah,
And it was so crazy. So as soon as it was gonna get over, like in March,
that's when COVID came. Yeah,
got to put the mask back on.
and that was just funny. And when I think about it now, that's just batshit crazy that like we was not already wearing masks in patients' room and shit like that. Cause like you know what I'm saying, it's like so much shit they be coughing, sneezing, and all that. Like
I wear a mask now at work, just the word.
I wear a mask at work every fucking. I just stopped wearing my N95 mask because like I don't know. I just stopped wearing it.
You just stopped?
Yes, like you can ask
I
anybody.
couldn't breathe in that thing.
I tried to wear it like last week. I almost died, and they said it's because I wore it so long. It's like my lungs became accustomed. So when I switched back out to like not wearing it, it changed. And it was like a change. So I was like, that shit crazy. But yeah, it's like I feel like the masking thing was really nice because like it kept people from getting sick. Like a lot of people that usually get sick was not getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was that one thing about everybody talks on. It's my right to not wear a mask. Like they was protesting the mask mandate and stuff. I feel like that was crazy as fuck. Like why y'all just don't wear the mask, motherfucker? Like why you got to protest about not wearing the mask? Just don't do your thing. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear it. I'm gonna wear mine though. You know what I'm saying? Like
you know what? You know what else need to be studied though? That came out of the pandemic. How all these motherfuckers was on OnlyFans for like 2 good years, and now they can't keep their jobs.
Man, man, OnlyFans. That's one thing that
Hey, that was probably the easiest hustle in the pandemic,
bro. That shit crazy. Like if I was bold enough, man, I'd be a billionaire right now. You can't even tell me nothing. Or you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm telling you, if I was bold enough, if I wasn't a little scary cat, bro.
Thank God for that, huh?
Thank God for that. Y'all thought that's Mama Shell. That's Mama Shell. Y'all thought hey, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, I would be big. My net worth would be.
Shout out to my OnlyFans.
My gross and my net pay would be man. Y'all some buying houses off OnlyFans, buying cars off OnlyFans. Like, come on, man. I got some pretty ass toes. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me start right now.
Stop, please. Yeah.
I was trying.
You ain't even have to have an OnlyFans though. You could start you a foot page on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
A foot page on Instagram is crazy. What?
I mean, cause
Hey,
get that money. Don't let make that money, girl. Don't let it make you.
Okay.
No, but overall, let me see. Overall, I feel like we learned a lot throughout the pandemic. We learned a lot about hustle. Now, we learned a lot about ourselves. We learned a lot about peace. We learned a lot about hatred. You ain't learned nothing.
Hell no.
You ain't learned. You had that 2 weeks that you spent in the house. You ain't learned nothing. Them 3 months you was just in the house.
No, I learned that I was okay with being by myself in the crib.
You ain't learned shit about yourself.
What the fuck am I learning? I'm stuck in the crib. I ain't doing shit but playing video games, watching TV.
That's sad.
What the fuck was I supposed to do?
What shows was you watching?
Shit, what was you? I was binge watching
Yeah, I was
like shit
watching
on
You.
Netflix, like You. I didn't watch no Power shit.
I didn't watch Power for real. I watched Snowfall. I watched the whole Snowfall series, like from except
Yeah,
like
like
from season 1. I started from season 1, first episode 1, season 1, and I went on all the way to.
I watched.
And I was binge watching the fuck out of that.
I watched anime too. I watched like the whole couple seasons of Naruto.
Okay.
It's a bunch of episodes though, so I didn't even finish. I just kept watching them.
I watched this other show called The Unlisted. It's like some show from like overseas on Netflix. That
I know
shit
what you're
pretty.
talking
Yeah,
about,
that
yeah.
shit cold.
Yeah, pandemic ain't teach me nothing besides the fact that people. Actually, no, this is what I learned. One, people are slow in some instances, and people do shit just to fit in. Like that whole I get the looting shit in some places, but they was looting the champagne for no fucking reason. They broke in the fucking mall. No, they tried to break in the mall. They couldn't get in the mall, so they broke into the store in the plaza.
Oh, I missed the plaza for sure.
Like,
Or is the plaza in Chicago on 95th and Western?
no, it's a plaza.
I don't know that plaza. That ain't the same.
It was just like I'm just watching. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all just out here doing shit. Like,
no, that's not the same. You can never compare it to the plaza, Evergreen Plaza.
and then like I said, I came back. Excuse me, during like the middle of the pandemic, so I came back right before they did the looting downtown, and when they was putting out the garbage trucks to like block out streets and all. So I came back. It felt like I was in a fucking third world country.
it was crazy, and that part I didn't appreciate that either, because like Lori Lightfoot lifted the bridges and stopped the trains from coming from certain areas, and it's like I feel like the people that was at work at that time, how the fuck was they supposed to get back home? Like they ain't think none of that shit through. Like gotta go through the side streets. It was crazy. No, it was like that was just goes to show like the class system and like the racism and the discrimination and like the segregation that Chicago really has. Because like although you want to protect downtown, what about out south? What about out west? What about you know what I'm saying?
What they gonna do,
bro? They was looting and going crazy out south too.
That's what I'm saying. Like what are they gonna do? Like they cut out the ship from downtown because they destroyed downtown already. Then motherfuckers went to their own neighborhood and destroyed it. Like
no, they were supposed to support and show resources and bring resources. If you blocking out cities, blocking out pieces of the city, you're supposed to do that shit.
Niggas from running through the parking lot on 87 by the Nike store.
That shit wasn't fair.
You gotta understand, Chicago is big as fuck. Like she probably did what she thought she could at that time.
Man, you a mayor of the whole city, not just downtown.
But how are they gonna stop people on the south side from looting on the south side and they live on the south side?
The same way they stopped that shit from happening to downtown.
They didn't stop it though. They still did it.
Okay, well I don't know what I'm talking about. I apologize.
Right, you didn't loot.
We was downtown for
I was at work.
No. We was downtown for Dan Quayle's birthday. The same, all of us.
Where?
When he had the hotel. I'm talking.
I tell people business. Okay. That was on COVID.
And the same night, that's when they started looting. Like, cause
I
left, and I was walking to my car like they was on Michigan Avenue.
I seen that.
And then I saw people snap. They down there doing smash and grabs in phone stores, jewelry stores, the liquor store downtown. And then the next thing you know, they down out south now. Now they in
I think what's that Ricky's birthday?
No, it was Snoop's birthday. I didn't live here doing Ricky's birthday. I lived here doing Snoop's birthday. Cause I showed up. I remember I left out the hotel and like the street was quiet. And the next block was Michigan Avenue. That's when they started doing the shit.
I don't remember.
I remember.
Did they loot twice?
Yes, they were looting a lot. They looted downtown. Then they went
out twice. Cause I remember the shit with George Floyd was like in May or something, right?
No, they didn't loot. I don't know. They looted in Chicago then, but I know in August they looted because I think that's when they had the hearing for the dude, the cop that shot him. I mean, killed him.
I don't know.
And it was like people. No, actually no. That's when they had. Yeah, they had something downtown. People was down there protesting during the day. Then that night. That's when niggas started looting.
Oh, that shit was just crazy. They should just let us just get shit for free anyway, because we we just spending so much money on fucking rent and bills and shit, bitch. Like, give us some fucking shit to have.
I'm literally looking at people's snaps. I know they downtown. I see motherfucker laying down in the fucking liquor store, just motherfucker stepping over him with bottles and shit. This downtown Chicago.
When I say them fuck Benny's up, the way they had Benny's when that nigga came out with that cart full of all that cognac and oh my jeez, Oh my shit! I was
All I want
so
to know is like, why y'all don't give me no Nike Tech, man?
that
Like,
shit was
that's the only
crazy.
thing I want to like. Give me a Nike Tech.
Nah, hey, y'all want to loot every fucking thing and hack every fucking thing. Sally Mae, the Department of Education, the fucking loan sharks, to get that ass out the fucking way. Y'all want to get every fucking thing. Get them motherfuckers out my DM, out my email. Quit telling motherfuckers, quit calling me with this shit. Like, fuck. Y'all want to hack some shit. Hack into that shit. But no, like I said, I learned a lot. I learned about like peace. I dug deep into like prayer and like meditation for real. Like I don't know, I was just really trying to get into like a different bag and get connected with God deeper because like I was really my anxiety was on a high. Like I was really going through like shit because like you know what I'm saying. Not only was we going through COVID, not only was we going through the jobs scarce like insecurity, as I feel like we had lost another black brother to like senseless killing. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. So it's like I was like mentally, I was kind of fucked up a little bit. I had to make sure I was on top of my mental and like on top of my my peace. So like I think that was one major thing that I was like really into. Like I went through like a church tour and I found another church home. It was pretty cool. So like, yeah, that's pretty much it about that though. So like yeah, hey, do y'all have any memories from COVID? Is this something that y'all want to share in the chat in the comment section? Feel free to do that for sure. Do you want to add something before we get out?
No.
No. You're sleepy? Me too. Should have taken a whole nap instead of.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Steve. Shout out to my girl Tierra Denise on Instagram. And look up Locks and Knots. She do hair. She do natural hair. Tell them, bust it down. What you do?
I do locks, natural hair, sew-ins, quick weaves.
And all that good stuff. So how you spell your Instagram?
LOCZKNOTZ 17.
All right, for sure. What you got to say, Jay?
Oh man, just remember back at the pandemic, man. What a time to be alive.
What a time we millennials gang lived through a lot of shit. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like 9/11, COVID, what? Damn, you just go drink
The recession.
the recession.
2008.
We got the first black president. Like it's a lot of stuff. Like we can live through some shit. Bill Clinton getting. Oh my goodness. That was. Hey, what the fade in the water? January 6th. Like we didn't live through some shit. But for sure, hey, pick out what y'all think we can live through and put that in the comments as well. If you're a millennial or you Gen Z, baby boomer, whatever, hey, put all y'all major things that happen to y'all generation in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Much love. That's our podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, WTW Jimmy and Jay. And yeah, we out, bro. Peace. Yeah. Hey, yo, if you vibe with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're here every week dropping knowledge, interviewing new artists, and speaking up about the culture. Catch us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts to never miss an episode. And make sure to keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And hit us up on social media at WTW Jimmy and Jay. Stay blessed, stay 100, and we'll catch you next time on What's the Word podcast with Jimmy and Jay. Peace.